Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal and Chelsea are once again squaring up in the transfer market, this time over Barcelona's teenage midfield dynamo Marc Casado. The 18-year-old Spaniard has been turning heads at the Camp Nou with his silky passing and tenacious tackling, and both London clubs are reportedly ready to trigger his £25 million release clause come January. Mikel Arteta fancies the lad as the long-term engine room partner for Declan Rice, while Enzo Maresca sees him slotting straight into Chelsea's youthful rebuild proper North versus West London arm wrestle brewing. It's no surprise the big guns are circling. Casado's already bossed La Liga minutes this term, boasting a 92% pass accuracy and averaging 3 interceptions a match. Barca are desperate to keep him, but with financial fair play biting harder than a winter wind off the Thames, that modest buyout looks temptingly gettable. Whichever club nabs him could land the next Busquets in waiting. Expect fireworks when the window cracks open. Mikel Arteta speaks out on about Thomas Frank's Tottenham woe laid bare as Arsenal prove 10 times sharper in crucial area. With the North London derby looming on the 23rd of November, Tottenham Hotspur find themselves under the microscope as Thomas Frank's inconsistent reign faces its sternest test yet. Arsenal, perched atop the Premier League table, represent a formidable hurdle, and the stats paint a stark picture, particularly in midfield creativity. Spurs have stumbled of late, drawing with Manchester United and falling narrowly to Chelsea, slipping to 5th on 18 points from 11 matches. Their home form at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is dire, 5 games without a win, leaving the faithful restless. Frank, appointed in the summer, must now claim a marquee scalp to silence growing doubts about his fit. The Dane's chief headache is a chronic lack of incision from midfield. Opta data reveals Tottenham have managed just 4 through balls all season, the league's lowest tally, worse even than rock-bottom Wolves on 9. It's left their attack blunt, ranked 15th for expected goals created at 11.0 xg. Arsenal, by contrast, have notched a staggering 40 through balls, precisely 10 times Tottenham's output. Mikel Arteta's side lead the table by 4 points on 26, with 8 wins, 2 draws, and 1 defeat. Lethal in open play and deadly from set pieces, the Gunners pose a twin threat Spurs seem ill-equipped to counter. Speaking ahead of the clash, Mikel Arteta struck a confident tone. "We've worked hard over the international break to sharpen our strategy, especially using through balls to unlock tight midfields. This derby is a chance to stamp our authority, and the lads are ready to put on a proper show." History weighs heavily on Tottenham, who haven't won at Arsenal since 2010, a run compounded by their current malaise. Spurs have shown grit away, but Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 6 home games against Big Six rivals at the Emirates. Frank must devise a plan to neutralise the Gunners' set-piece menace, which accounts for 25% of their goals. The absence of last season's creative spark James Maddison and Dejan Kulusevski combined for 43 goal contributions has been keenly felt. New signing Xavi Simons is still finding his feet, leaving Spurs' engine room short on invention. Frank, known for pragmatism at Brentford, now faces the task of unlocking a star-studded squad desperate for silverware. Arsenal host Bayern Munich in the Champions League, while Tottenham travel to Paris Saint-Germain. The pressure on Frank will intensify. A win could be a turning point, but defeat risks deepening the narrative of post-Ange Postecoglou decline. In the end, the tenfold gulf in through balls is more than a cold stat, it's a clash of philosophies. Arsenal thrive under Arteta's progressive vision. Tottenham grapple with transition under Frank. The 23rd of November showdown is not just 3 points, it's a battle for North London identity that could shape both clubs' seasons. Spurs fans pray for a miracle, but the numbers scream Arsenal supremacy. Arsenal and Chelsea eyeing blockbuster swoop for Sporting's diamond. In the cutthroat world of Premier League transfer dealings, Arsenal and Chelsea are once again locking horns over prime defensive talent, with Sporting Lisbon's Ousmane Diamand firmly in their sights. The 21-year-old Ivorian centre-back has blossomed into one of Europe's most promising stoppers, and whispers from the continent suggest both London giants are sharpening their pencils for a January bid that could shatter the January window's spending records. Diamand's meteoric rise at Sporting, where he's been a mainstay since his £18 million switch from Midtjylland in the winter of 2023, has turned heads across the channel. This season alone, his boss, the Primera Liga backline, clocking a staggering 94% pass completion rate while mopping up 56% of his duels. With an average of 6 recoveries and 5 clearances per outing, he's the sort of no-nonsense defender that Pep or Poch would kill for, though he's still got rough edges, mind, with the odd positional clangor leading to penalties or gifts to the opposition. Arsenal's interest isn't born yesterday. The Gunners had their beady eyes on him back in his Danish days, only for Sporting to pip them at the post. Mikel Arteta, ever the shrewd operator, sees Diamand as the perfect long-term heir to the aging William-Saliba partnership, bolstering a back four that's already the envy of the league. Sources close to the Emirates reckon the club's scouting network has Diamand penciled in as their marquee defensive reinforcement for 2026, assuming they can navigate the financial fair play minefield. Over at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea's Enzo Maresca is no stranger to splashing the cash on youth, and Diamand fits the bill like a glove in their ongoing quest to fortify a defence that's leaked more goals than a colander this term. The Blues, who've already shelled out fortunes on Levi Colwill and company, view the Sporting ace as a statement signing, one that screams ambition amid their top four push. Pundits reckon this could spark a proper bidding war, with both clubs loath to let the other nick a gem who's only just hitting his stride. What's fueling the frenzy? Diamand's contract runs until the summer of 2027, but with no fresh terms on the horizon, Sporting are bracing for the vultures. That £71 million release clause in his deal is the magic number bandied about in boardroom chats, a king's ransom that'd make even Roman Abramovich blink twice. Yet for clubs flush with FFP wiggle room like Arsenal and Chelsea, it's peanuts compared to the potential resale windfall down the line. It's not just the big boys circling, either. Last summer, Crystal Palace threw their hat in the ring, holding tentative talks with Sporting only for the deal to fizzle out like a damp firework. Eagles boss Oliver Glasner was gutted to miss out, but with their defence creaking under the weight of championship aspirations, don't rule out a cheeky return. That said, the real heavyweight clash looms between North and West London, where pride and points are always on the line. For Diamand himself, the lad's come a long way from his Ivory Coast roots, earning caps for Les Elephants and rubbing shoulders with the continent's elite. At 21, his raw talent personified, lightning quick off the mark, a reading of the game that belies his years, and a cool head in the mixer. Sure, he's conceded the odd soft penalty or lost the ball in daft spots, but that's just seasoning for a player who's already ticking boxes for a Ballon d'Or defender in the making. The ripple effects of such a move? Arsenal could finally bed in a backline to challenge City's stranglehold, while Chelsea might steady their ship amid the Enzo revolution. Sporting, bless them, would pocket a tidy profit on their Michelin punt, funding Ruben Amorim's next batch of wonder kids. But in the grand soap opera of transfers, it's the fans who'll be glued to their screens, praying their club's checkbook outmuscles the rivals. As the January window creaks open, all eyes on whether Diamand's head can be turned. Will it be the red of Arsenal or the blue of Chelsea that seals the deal? One thing's for sure. In a league where defences win titles, nabbing this Ivorian powerhouse could be the chess move that tips the scales. Stay tuned, folks. The beautiful game's transfer merry-go-round is spinning faster than ever. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!